What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219. Stand up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Tretch in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Well, what's up? It's your boy, Greg Gray. You know me. This is Dope Living TV Live. All right, here we go. These are the rules. The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Those are the rules. Understand that. But today, we're just going to have a good time today, all right? We haven't done this in a while. We're going to do relationships. Ask some relationship questions, and we're going to give you some relationship answers. These are our answers. These are not, hey, look, if you follow what we say and it don't work out for you, don't come back to Dope Living TV and say, well, Greg ain't going to say nothing. Gina told me that I should leave him for 30 days and then come back, but he got somebody else in the 30 days. Don't come to me and say, Mo said, just slap your mama, and then that'll make sure that she see that you're aggressive enough to take care of her. If she don't come back to us saying no stuff like that, okay? Because these are just our views. Period. Ain't that right, sis?
Then come back in 29 days.
29.
What's up?
What's up with them 30, man?
29 days.
What's up with them 30, man? You know. Let me get the right
29.
Boom. Let's go. I like this one, though. Don't you like this one?
Nah.
Nah. How about this one?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Why? Because it brings out my best, the effervescence. Look at the glow.
Yeah, that's the light beaming off your glasses.
Okay. What about this one? No. What about this one? No. What about this one? No. Oh, okay. Let's get back here. All right. I'm just playing with them all.
What's up, Mo?
What's going on, peeps?
I'm just
What's
playing
up,
with them.
Mo, babe?
Slow motion.
Just playing with them, Mo. Hey, we're gonna have a good time today, man. It's relationship.
Wait a minute. When y'all talk about come back in 30 days, don't come back at all if you have any problems.
Right. There you go. Right.
Yeah, any problem with any device, don't come back, and there's no refunds.
right.
So free.
I ain't get. Look, I'm gonna let them do the look. Y'all know if I give advice,
It's all on you.
Don't use it.
It's gonna be the greatest. It's gonna be the greatest advice y'all ever had in your life.
Don't use it.
About?
Those are the views expressed.
I'm telling things from the soul. You know what I'm saying? It's coming from my soul.
That's the views expressed, bro.
Yeah. So real quick.
Oh no.
Everybody say what's up to Marcella.
Hey,
Marcy.
Hello.
Marcy.
You said Greg don't take advice from you?
No, I said take it back from me.
Well,
You're going to be in trouble.
Take it. Marinate. Let it
marinate.
Let it seep into your soul, okay? And then you think, Greg was right. Gina, Marcella, and Mo were wrong.
Money back guarantee. You didn't pay nothing for it, guess what?
Can't get nothing back.
Ain't getting nothing out of it either. Wow.
No, for real. We'll try to do our best to do our duty.
So here goes something funny real quick, though, y'all. That's not funny, but, y'all take it like it is. So anybody who knows me knows the brand of shoes that I wear all the time is what?
Nike.
All right, so you're gonna give me a birthday gift, and it's gonna be clothes, it should be
Nike. What happened?
You get buddies.
Adidas.
Well, that's okay.
I mean, that ain't like that ain't like I know you got the look on your face, but still, that ain't like that's the end of the world. I mean, Nike, yeah, Adidas was the original.
Mm-hmm.
I got to have. Okay, Greg. Okay.
I'm
All right.
just saying, man. Come on.
Baby.
Marcella says, I was going up on another StreamYard link. Then she says, could be a sponsor.
Adidas.
No.
Adidas?
No.
Adidas?
No.
Man.
No.
You could bring them back. You never know.
I believe
if Run DMC did
you
it.
can fly.
Anyway, I appreciate the gift, though. Thank you. That's all I'm gonna say. We got relationships tonight. Hey man, look, again, I want to shout out to the family of Jesse Powell. My man's Jesse Powell, he died last week. He's just 51 years old. I'm not going to disclose what he died from. If you want to find out, you can look online. And shout out to Trina and Samara. They lost their brother, and great family, great singers. And he was like the key to the family. So, we got you. Trina, you and I are great friends. So I support you. Anything you need from me, I got you. All right? No doubt. There was something else. Oh, Jamie McGraw.
Yeah.
Yesterday was his
third show.
Live taping of the This Is Why I'm Here. Matter of fact, you know what? I told him I'd do it twice today, so let's get it out.
He's creating a platform for everyone to come and tell their story of how they turned tragedy into triumph. And everyone has a story to tell. Get ready to be motivated and inspired on That's Why I'm Here. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, your talk show host, Jamie McGraw.
Hi, I'm Jamie McGraw from That's Why I'm Here.
Man, and believe me, yesterday there were some stories on there that would have
really
hit your heart, man.
Half an hour though?
He had 3 guests, 3 shows, did 3 shows, 3 guests. And it was fantastic experience hearing, sometimes you think that your life is the worst, you're going through so much stuff, but to see where people have gone from to get to where they're at, man, it was just beautiful yesterday. So hey, shout out to Jamie McGraw. We're gonna play that treatment again in a little while, but right now we're gonna get to these relationship questions. Shout out to Dale. Shout out to Jeff Relaford. They're not here. Jeff, I think, had to another.
He got anniversary.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. That's that first year. That's first year married. They out eating and gonna do something else tonight. So
it went by quick. It went by really quick. You said it would be something else.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
No, you gotta do it right.
I know. I call myself not doing it so it can draw attention to the realness of what's getting ready to go down tonight. All right.
All right. It's fit to go down.
I saw Jeff yesterday too. Him and I went and we took pictures. Not together. Don't think we had like that. No, we went and took some pictures. Just seeing what's up. Had the camera going. We had the cameras and everything was working. So shout out to Jeff. Shout out to Zell. I don't know where he at, but hopefully he come through. All right, let's get to these questions. Though, where am I at here? Let me grab my phone here so that I can make sure that we get some of this stuff out of here. And the reason we're doing relationships today because we haven't done it in a while. All right, and
it's been a minute.
I want to make sure that we service the needs of the people. You know what I mean? So for single people, do you ever wish you had a significant other? Okay, well, yeah. Since ain't nobody going to answer you.
He's married. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
I mean, is it a specific time of the year, like during the holidays?
Not necessarily. Just there's just different times I think back, and just said it would be nice to just have someone to go out, have dinner, go to a play, some things like that. That's not just a girls' night out or my family.
Hell, I'll do a girls' night out. Let's go. Shoot.
It's so silly.
But let's flip it though. Married people, do you ever wish you were single?
No, my first marriage, yeah. My first marriage was like after the first year, I was like, this ain't it. This ain't what I thought it was.
How old were you? Were you very young at that point?
Yeah, I married young. I married at 19. You don't know what I'm talking about.
And that's something that we talked about before. How a lot of people, they think about, I want to get married. I want to get married, and some of them are into doing a wedding, a big party, and they're not really don't realize that it takes work for marriage.
Well, I mean, it was a lot of things that should have been noticed, like right off the riff. I mean, I think about it now, and it's like, oh, you were so young and stupid.
I don't know. You can't be stupid because you were doing what you felt you needed to do at that time. Right? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
let it out. Okay, it is what it is. Gina, what you think?
Well, I think that in every relationship, when things are going bad or you're having bad times, you probably feel like, man, I wish I was by myself. And even when things get stressful, sometimes you had that thought, man, if it was just me, I wouldn't even have to make dinner. Or I could just grab a sandwich.
Not that, not like that, not like that.
But yeah, I think, I don't know. I always felt like married people sometimes wish they were single, and single people sometimes wish they were married.
I don't know. I can't say that about my marriage.
I don't think really. Yeah, if you're in a happy marriage and a fulfilling marriage, I don't think.
Or relationship, even. I mean, if you're in a fulfilling relationship.
Yeah.
Y'all so sweet.
Yeah, they had them thoughts.
Come on, man. Hey, Byron says if one is comfortable with themselves, it really doesn't matter if one is single or in a relationship or married.
Byron, being comfortable.
How do you get comfortable with yourself though? Is it after 12? Is it in the shower?
It depends on how freaky the time get. You know what I'm saying, son? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all stop.
That's how it's supposed to change, right? He is to find a partner who is as comfortable with themselves as you are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Definitely. So, we've all had relationships that have come and gone, and sometimes we're still friends with the person.
Yeah,
we still have feelings. Let's put it like that. We still have feelings. So we get and like I said, we can't really hold someone accountable for their past if we're trying to get into a relationship with this person. Okay, but here's a question: should a woman or man tell their significant other their dark secrets from the past?
You know what? You know what's so crazy about that? I've had me and Marianne have a million conversations, and we've had those, in-depth conversations about our past, and it just came up, in a conversation. It wasn't like we was just I'm going to tell you this. It just came up in a conversation while we're talking. So I mean, it wasn't like I was trying to say I'm going to reveal this deep dark secret, and baby, it's going to be bad. It wasn't nothing like that.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, man. My mom used to always tell me, Greg, you shouldn't tell everybody everything.
Well, I mean, and
I don't have a problem with letting them know my deep dark secrets because I don't want it to creep back up on me during something that's within the relationship. So something, like we might be out and my deep dark past walk up to the damn.
What you doing?
She'd be like,
you left your underwear over to my house. You know that, don't you?
You was talking about cuffing season, okay? I remember. And you got this bitch out here with you.
I'm laughing.
You'll never take me nowhere. Okay, well, I mean, deep dark secrets can sometimes creep up. Okay, Gina, what do you think?
That's I don't know. I mean, I think it depends on if it's going to affect them or not at some point. You know what I'm saying?
How do you know? You never know.
Yeah, but what sometimes people go through things and then they change their life around, and bringing that negativity up is not always good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if somebody has changed their life for the better, and that's their past to me.
Well, yeah, and nobody. I don't think anybody's saying anything like that. Is what we're saying is if you want to divulge that. I mean, if you want to say, hey,
But I mean,
if you feel like you need to get it off your chest.
well, if you feel like you need to get it off your chest, but are they obligated to do it? Should they have to do it? You know what I'm saying? I think
Okay.
it all depends on the circumstances and what that is,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's going to affect that person.
Mm-hmm. And also, with the relationship, if it's not a serious relationship as well, because let's say Gina, let's say you used to work the pole and drug addict, and and things of that
I got
nature.
down.
Hey, and things of that nature, and then you meet someone, and then you're in a serious relationship, and you got haters all the time. Everyone have some type of hater.
Yeah.
And then they start bringing pictures, or a guy, like say you're at a function or something, you're really dignified, like your black tie affair, daggers you're to have, and someone from the past, oh yeah, I want you to make it rain like you did back then. I like how you were clapping your butt, or something stupid like that.
Dang,
And
Martha,
yeah,
you said
or
make
and
it
just
rain,
bring,
clap your booty. What the hell?
and start bringing up things like how we used to get
Not like that, Greg. Not like
how
that.
we used to get high, and how we used to do drugs or something. And then here's your significant other that has only seen the dignified you,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, and it's got to be, to me, mature people to be able to handle
Yeah.
maybe your
Or
past.
do you think she should have told him that? Or do you think it was okay for her not to because that was her past?
Well, it really depends. Like I said, it depends. The both parties have to be mature enough to handle that. If they really love you,
Yeah.
you should be able to tell them anything. And again, that's your past. If they're mature enough, that should not come back up when I'm upset with you, or
Yes,
we're
right.
having a disagreement. Well, you were a hoe back then, or you were on drugs, or how do I know you're not going to do it again? And things like that. So it really depends on the relationship, the people, the maturity level. Um, it just depends.
So
I
I'm gonna
guess,
twist.
well, real quick, Byron says my dark secrets will elevate blood pressure, and I don't want to be responsible for any heart attacks or stroke. He says everyone has skeletons in their closet, and some folks have a whole
Cemetery.
The whole cemetery.
Now check this out. Check this out. So, Marcy, what about the other end of that? You used to be in church. You used to do this in church. You used to be a church going. Now you're out in the streets popping it, popping it, popping it. What about stuff?
Still,
What about the other end?
it just depends on the two people, their maturity level, period. Because sometimes people will use that against you. When you're having a slight disagreement or something. Well, you remember back then? Well, I know back then. How do I know you really changed? And
Right.
just sometimes like the little slightest thing might not have anything to do with something of your past, but then start throwing it in your face. Why I should have known when you told me, back in the day you did whatever, and it's your past. It's your
See, that's
past.
why I
People
say, that's why
change.
I say, go ahead and get it out, man, right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'll tell her, look, I'm gonna tell you all of the bad stuff about me, so you can have a decision whether or not you want to be in it or not. Okay, period. And I would
Makes
hope you
sense.
tell me the same thing, because if I find out something down the line that you didn't tell me that can really affect this relationship,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be a little salty. Now, but the thing is, once you're in it, I guess you have more of a fight to stay in it, and those little
Mhm.
things probably ain't gonna make a difference.
But
Byron
that's
says
the key.
women can do good works with thy rod and thy staff. Go ahead.
Byron.
There you
Byron
go again.
is riding the staff. It always shows up, don't it?
But Greg, that's the key. You said it. Is it going to affect the relationship?
Mhm.
If it's not, what's the point? Why
Yeah.
why open that door? I don't think
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
should. I just don't. But if it's something, yeah, if it's something that's going to affect that other person, or down the line it may affect the relationship, it should be shared.
But then we just go right around to this whole conversation that we had before about the same thing. Communication is a good thing in the beginning and during the relationship, because those things, like I said, it seemed like they just naturally came up. Some little skeletons or whatever. They just naturally came up, and you discussed them. You might even laughed about them, but it came up. In a conversation.
Some of that stuff ain't funny though.
Yeah, it depends on what circumstances you're talking about and what what was going on, when y'all was talking about it. I mean, like we were at breakfast. So
But some of those things have broken up marriages and relationships.
Yeah.
But
They've broken them up.
That's what I'm saying. Tell her that. Get it out the way now. Get it out the way right off the bat, man.
Yeah.
And that way you can sit in front of each other and say, "Are you still down?" Because this is what I did in the past. It is my past. All right. This may pop up every now and then. I'm not going to, if it's a
Cuffy bear.
But,
Cuffy bear.
I don't know, man. Like I said, these are just my opinions. I was this. He says most people can smell the freak scent level of the people who they do exude pheromones.
They do.
Are they the right ones? But we shall see. So look, all of us, I think, have been in love, okay? And some of us have found the right person. And we sticking with this person, bam, man, we went together, man, hey, baby, this, baby, that. Okay, but is it really, in your estimation, I know y'all got smiles, the married people got smiles. Is love better the second time around?
It has been for me. It's been great the second time around. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a freaking joy for me. So I don't know. I don't know about other folks, but it's been good to me.
Baseball been very, very good to me.
Yeah, but is it good with the second time around with that same person? Also?
Yeah,
No,
that's not like
I haven't. No.
Some people do. They go back to their ex years later. Sometimes they feel like they were young and they matured. Right. So now this relationship is going to be better because we're mature now, and they do go back a second time.
Let me ask you about that. Okay, if you cut it off the first time around, why the hell are you gonna go back to the same?
Because it depends on
wait, and then expect something different, be surprised. Oh God, it was the same stuff.
It depends on what you break up for, and if it depends on what you break up for, and if the people, the parties that are involved can admit they're wrong in what happened, I think there's a great opportunity for a second chance.
And again, it goes back to people change, especially if it's someone like. You were married or you were in a relationship when you were very young. You didn't even know who you were. And then let's say, and this is what you hear a lot of, people might have been high school sweethearts or something like that. And then they're in their 50s or their 60s or something. And they're at a reunion and they hook back up and they're completely different. They've matured, they've grown, and they're different. And so possibly now it can work.
Yeah, you hook back up at a class reunion. I can show you some differences. Okay, I don't need to get you in the elevator at Westside High School no more. I can take you to a hotel now. So it's all that's my difference.
The bleachers. No,
shout out to Westside High School. It's school. Y'all had an elevator. You shouldn't have had an elevator with all them kids there. Okay,
the I didn't know they had elevators.
Did I had the key. Shout out to everybody that took a trip in the elevator with me.
Elevator go up.
Okay. Let's reel them back in, Jen.
I go down. Anyway,
no.
So you all have kids.
Yeah.
What age would you say is the best age or the perfect age, or what age would you tell your child that they can start dating?
40.
Dang, Mark.
I
ain't even kids anymore.
That's my daughter. She's 40. My boy, 3. Let's go, dude.
3.
I want to say, I think
18,
my son started like
17.
around 15 or 16. Really, started,
for real.
and then my 2 grandkids as well. And it's wholesome, like, okay, let's go to a movie.
It's
or
wholesome.
let's go skating. You know, and when I say, it's not like at a crazy party or something like that.
You don't know that, Marcy. You'll never know
Well,
that
I'm
till
just
they
saying,
get
as
grown.
far as I
That's
look,
what
as
they
far as
telling
I
me.
know,
Nah, I'm telling you that
they
now.
probably wouldn't let me know. Yeah.
And then 3 weeks later,
That will break your heart.
He
Hell no.
said it was
My
wholesome.
daddy gone now, and that stuff I ain't gonna tell him. We used to do when we went to that skating rink. Shh.
Oh,
Marcy, you had me until you said it was wholesome.
wholesome.
I was
Let's
good
ask her
until then.
grandson how wholesome it is.
Yeah,
I
right.
said, wait a minute, that's your grandson's grandson. How wholesome it was. Shoot, boy. That's
Good
so-
times.
When I said wholesome, I mean like, okay,
Explain
we're
that
not hanging out at the house with no adults there. I'm not talking about like
Right.
that. I mean like, hey, let's go to the mall. Let's go, to a movie, and you're dropping them off or whatever if they're not driving yet. That's what I meant by, wholesome, something of that nature.
Yeah, you lose on
Yeah.
this. You lose on this game. So.
Drop them off,
Yeah.
they go back behind the wall and take off with somebody else.
They are smart. These kids are smart. They're
Man,
gonna find a way. They're gonna find a way to get around. Okay. Father says my wife was my girlfriend in high school, and we took a 28-year break before getting back.
Wow.
Mm.
See, that's what I mean. The second time around.
That's what's up.
I'm just saying, don't be freaking surprised if the same thing that broke up the first time break you up again. Don't like, ooh.
Well, you know what?
It doesn't have to, though. It doesn't have to. You've weathered. Okay, like it's, again, you were young, and you've grown up. You know things may be different, but you as an adult now that you've grown up, you also can ward off the bullshit too. You know what I mean? So I mean, if you don't know now, you ain't never gonna know. You're gonna always take it. It's always gonna be cuffing season at your house.
What?
For real. So here's another question. Why is it okay for an older woman to date a younger man, but not okay for an older man to date a younger woman? I've never heard that one either.
Me neither. It's usually the other way around.
I don't know the last time I dated somebody my age.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Now I'm not I ain't gonna say that.
Now,
I'm
when I
not
was
dude,
I heard
but
that.
the 3 years I was single, I did date a girl. She was like 25.
How old were you?
60.
3 years older, like 28.
You were just 3 years older. That's
Yeah.
not a big difference.
No.
We're talking about how that Greg's friend that he used to show. What was he like 60 and the girl was like 18? Something stupid.
Oh, my friend.
That's what we're talking. Something outrageous.
No, that's
He's
grand.
saying, don't put that on me.
No.
Who sent me
That wasn't your
Marcy?
friend.
Who sent
That
me the picture, Marcy?
That wasn't your friend.
I was part of your family reunion. Who sent me the picture, man?
Who sent that? No.
Marcy said, "It's my cousin, but we ain't talking to him no more."
Lies.
Why y'all ain't talking to him no more, Marcy?
Because he liked dating.
I think that they view men as
predators,
a predator,
A dirty old man.
They
But
view
now-
women as, oh, she still got it. Like,
She a cougar.
Stella got her groove back.
And they're predators now. I remember taking my son, he was like 19, and I was with him at the doctor's office, and everybody used to say he had a cool walk like, and they called him to the back, and he was walking, and this lady in the waiting room like, oh, and and she was like, yeah, look at him how he walking. Oh, he's cute. And I looked at her, I was like, excuse me. And Mama Bear came out because you can tell she was even older than me, and I was just like, I was instantly pissed and ready to want to beat her up. Like, don't even think about it.
Pull the brakes up.
They do look at the men normally as a predator. I've dated someone 10 years younger, and I've dated someone 10 years older. And the actual guy that was 10 years younger was more mature than the one 10 years older than me. Had a head on his shoulders, was taking care of his kids. His ex, he had a nice relationship with her because it's like we have children and we have to, get along for the sake of the kids and no BS, and just different things, planning for their future, all kinds of things like that. And he was always, I have to think of my children and things I do and plan for the future. And the other one was like, Hey, I take every day as it comes.
Okay, well let's flip this a little bit. So why do they call a man with a lot of women a player? What they call a woman with a lot of men a hoe?
Mm-hmm.
Double standard.
Huh?
It just don't.
Mm.
It wasn't really a question; it was just a statement.
All
Yeah.
right.
But it's
My
a true
bad,
statement.
Rays.
But it's a true statement.
Yeah.
My bad, Rays.
Well,
So can you love somebody that you're dating without being in love with them? You know, you could tell somebody, "Hey, man, I love you, but I'm not in love with you."
Man, that used to be the thing in the 90s.
I mean, is there such a thing as that? That is
Brothers
such a
around here, man, I just want to pop it one time. I'm in love with you, baby, but
oh,
I mean, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
okay, but you're talking about, that's just something, a line that you're giving someone. But you're asking, Greg, is that actually
Can you love
possible?
somebody? Yeah, can
Yeah,
you love somebody that you're dating without being in love with them?
I truly believe so.
I have dated.
I
How are they
love
gonna?
Gina, and I'm not in love with Gina.
Oh, can y'all
No,
see?
we're not dating though.
Yeah.
Oh, he said you're dating. Okay.
Right.
Sorry. No, we're
So,
definitely not dating. Okay. But I think you can. I think you can. You just
Y'all
love
don't
that.
have to date now. Y'all don't have to date. Y'all can do
No,
whatever
no,
the
I
hell
don't go
y'all
that
want
way, and
to
she
do.
doesn't either.
Look, you
But
can be
I think
in
you can.
you can be in a relationship and love somebody and not be in love with them.
Mm-hmm.
You can, and it
But
happens all the time.
how's that other person going to feel though?
They
What if
don't. They probably don't even know.
probably don't even
yeah.
care, either, right? As
They
long as you
probably. I mean, they
if
probably
she's
think
go ahead.
they probably think you're in love with them, especially if they're in love with you. They and you're staying in the relationship. They probably feel like the feelings are the same, but you never. Sometimes people in a relationship, one may not fall in love until later. Fall
Yeah.
in love with that person until later on in the relationship.
True that. True that. So which leads me to the another question. So if you're getting we're talking about love and in love. If you're getting everything you need in this little relationship that you're in, okay, you got the financial stability, you got the love, you got the you got all the
Lust, you got everything.
Is it necessary to get married?
I don't think it's necessary to get married, but that's an important step. You know what I'm saying? That's a step to it.
Yeah,
Ashley says you can love someone and not be in love with them.
right, Ashley. So true.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
so you can that's called having your cake and eat it too, or getting the milk from the cow for free. Right?
Okay, you know how I feel about that. Because if you're having sex, you definitely should be married.
And you know what? If you have all of that in a relationship, most people want to get married.
Mm-hmm.
If they have all of that, I mean, that's the making of a marriage.
Oh, right. I mean,
You're older and you've been through these marriages before, but this is probably the best situation you've been in, and you don't want to mess it up.
that would mess it up to me. I mean,
Why
because
would they mess it up?
everything's there because the girl is like, hey, everything's there, and she ready to get married. But you sitting up there want to keep your player card in your hand.
But what I'm saying is not necessarily keeping a player card in your hand. You guys are both on the same page. We financially stable, we keep everything together. We got love in the house. All right, we getting things together. We're great.
Why you still want
great right now?
Why you still want to keep your player card?
So it's not the player card. It's you're in a good relationship.
Make it better.
And you're older now. Let's put it in our perspective, okay? We're over 50, and you're there. I mean, everything is great, but then
why
the
not make
marriage,
it better?
you both say, okay, well, I don't want to get married. I want to get married, okay? But then when you get married, everything just go downhill. You know, the
Not necessarily.
Whole feeling just goes.
Why? Why is that?
No, I'm just making a statement.
Well, you know what? It's some circumstances where people have all of that and they don't want to get married. Sometimes it's for financial reasons. I
Right.
get my Social Security, you get yours. We get married, we get less.
Right.
So sometimes,
Taxes.
even though you have all of those things, those great things, it may be that one thing that is going to they just want to keep it separate because of that. But then you have to think about on the flip side, if something happens to that significant other, you
Right?
have no legal ramifications.
None. Unless something was
Zilch.
legal was drawn up beforehand.
And
Okay,
then it still can be fought.
Yeah.
And then if you're older and you have children,
That is the question.
because I do know of a relationship and they're married, but they're adult children there, and they're like, okay, so I don't like my stepmom, even though let's say they've been married for 30 years, but they just never liked the stepmom because it's not our mom, and we wanted our parents to get back together. And so, okay, let's say so they didn't get. Let's say if they didn't get married, you have kids and family that will come in. You're not the next of kin. You can't make decisions if I get sick, unless like power of attorney or
Like I
guardianship
said,
or things
something in
like that
writing. Yeah.
have
Okay,
been drawn up. But you
you're going
never
to
know when you might get sick. Pardon
you're
me?
going deep into this. You're going too deep into that.
Oh, okay.
Too deep. Yeah, you done went to the legal. Now she done got us on Judge Judy.
Well,
Now.
I
Let's
go
go.
into legal stuff.
Hey, Greg,
You
you
know.
know she's official tissue. Official. Yeah, it's gonna be official tissue.
Hey, Francis, why do you say that? Men have two heads and think with one. Come on, Francis.
Francis,
Francis telling it like it is.
Francis, I must agree. Francis.
Francis telling it like it is.
Why do women pull those old ass sayings out and think that it really means something? It don't. That's not true. That's not true.
I agree.
Here's Francis' response. Women mature faster than men. Responsibility is a frightening word.
That's the reason why.
And I get it, but that's not everybody. You're grouping everybody together. That's not everybody. Say some men. All right. Women mature faster than. I'll give you that one. They do mature faster than men, but responsibility for some men is a frightening word for them. Not everybody. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? I think everything we're talking about is a generalization. It's not all women or all men in all relationships. So that's what
I want her to say that. And I do agree, as Ashley says, women do mature faster. I agree. I agree totally with that. They do. The Bible even says foolishness is tied up in the heart of a boy. All right. I mean, I extract some things that people told me a long time ago. You a fool, Greg. I said, well, foolishness is tied up in the heart of a boy. I get it. Honest. All right. So
helping somebody else.
I did get it honest. All right. Let's you know what? Let's take this break right now. Marcy, throw it to my man's.
Okay, so we're gonna hold up and we're gonna wait a minute. I guess we're gonna redirect, regroup, and refocus with some words from our life coach, Jeff Relaford.
You never know, though, do you? You never know.
She don't know. She's confused.
This is knowing thyself. All right, let's go.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, coming to you real quick to talk to you about knowing thyself. Now, the reason why I say knowing thyself is because of this. How often do we go through life and we truly do not know what triggers us? How oftentimes do we go through life and we really do not know the things that have influence over on us until they actually occur? So what I'm challenging you to do today is ask yourself the question, do I really know me? Do I really know who I am? Do I really know what triggers me? Do I really know what will set me off if I was pushed to a point? It's okay to admit these things, but as you admit these things, be true to yourself. So why? You can know thyself. I'm telling you, people, it's very important when you're really trying to get to know who you truly are as a person, because nobody knows you better than you. Life Coach Jeff coming to you again. Remember, know thyself, redirect, regroup, refocus. DopelivenTV Live. Peace out.
J-Real.
Redirect, regroup, refocus.
And refocus.
Life Coach Jeff Relaford. He has a podcast of his own on Mondays. All right, y'all check him out. Right? So, look, if you're in a relationship, is it possible to still be lonely?
I would say yes.
Say it again, Greg.
Have you ever been in a relationship and you still felt lonely?
I know of several relationships where they were in committed relationships or marriages. And let's say one worked all the time, was always gone. And it's like pretty much they were always by themselves. And, every blue moon they would see their significant other. And it was to the point where they got lonely. Vacations were taken with maybe other family members or friends because the significant other was maybe working or always doing something else, or didn't want to, just was not one. Like say if it was me and I was a party person, but my significant other didn't like to go out to clubs and things like that. It's like, well, heck.
Yep.
And you can. I think you can.
That last one. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, real quick, Ashley wanted to know what happened to Kevin on the panel. So, Ashley, here's what happened with Kevin. Kevin, he has his own podcast, and it's actually doing very well. So, I think he needed more time to develop and get his podcast to where it's at right now. So, shout out to Kevin. He's always going to be a part of the family, and that's what happened to Kevin. So, he might come on now and then, pop on, say a couple of words, but always family. What happened to Ashley on the panel? Ashley, you got to come on here. We want to do it. We want to do a show with you. Talk about what you're doing. You know what I mean? Jamie McGraw, man. We just showed the treatment. Okay, Jamie.
Hey,
Jamie, do me a favor, man. Can you pop on here real quick and tell everybody how yesterday went? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Come on. I missed yesterday.
And he came out in 3 new suits.
Three.
Three. And then
so Gina, you didn't go?
No, I didn't.
Marcy?
I had a last minute meeting after church, and I texted him to let him know. But I got there like around 2:50 something.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like highly upset because I was like, that was a cutoff at 2:45.
No, it was great. Help him out, Gina. Can you help?
I just sent him the link.
Okay. Yeah, it was. It's like every time we said, I don't want to miss one. Okay, the next one is October the 9th, by the way. Okay, and there's going to be a huge announcement. All right. So y'all need to come through. We need to fill up that. We need to fill it up. We need to get it up. So that's going to be an initiative on this show. We're going to fill up that whole place, and maybe they'll be outside waiting to come in. All right. You want to switch people around in the audience. Okay. We're going to try to make that happen. All right. Because it's a great show. It was some great stories. I'm telling y'all, it was some great stories yesterday. Boy.
And you know what? You never know who's going to be on there, who you're going to run into, who you're going to network with, because I networked with someone who's going to be performing at the Distinguished Authors Guild.
Who's that be? Yeah.
That would be Joseph George, R&B singer. Yes.
Oh, that's the guy who sang Luther.
Yes.
Yeah, but he gonna sing Lou Rawls this time. You'll never find.
All right. Yes. Oh, that brother can sing. Yes, he can.
Is the one that was in the store that was with the lady and sang Luther Vandross?
Huh?
No.
Mo?
I'm thinking about the one that's on, or that they got one on TikTok that's doing the same thing.
No, that's not him.
He was at the taping. Jamie's taping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, Ashley said she took a back seat on the group podcast because she had a group podcast that she was doing. Okay, she has a lot of people thinking of going solo. No, you know what? I told Ashley a long time ago, and it's nothing against the other people or anything like that, but do you really need? Because she was the I don't want to say star, but she was the one that was getting the information. Everybody else wasn't out there like she was. Okay. And I asked her, I said, hey, Ashley, do you really need those people? Because you're doing this on your own. Okay. And she is such a fantastic
that's what you presentation saying to me too. Why don't you just do Dope Living TV by yourself, Gina? You doing the whole show.
Why don't you just do it by yourself, Jim?
Well, wow. Maurice, I feel some kind of way. What do you think?
I don't know.
Never give up the seat, y'all. Never. We wait for the girl to get on here and holler at us.
You're not getting.
Actually, I'm so serious, man.
Giving up the big chair.
Ashley, we need you to come on here and talk about it, all right?
Yeah.
Not today. We can do it tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday, but I need you to come on here and just give us an hour to talk about it. All right. Talk about everything that you're doing. She's doing such fantastic work, though. Okay. Shout out to Ashley. All right. Come on, Jamie. Where you at, bro? He said he about to pop on in 2 minutes.
Okay. What's our next question, though?
Yeah, I was going to say we got one more question. No, we don't. No, we don't. We're gonna bring him on right now. I ain't gonna hold him back. Okay, that's my man's right there.
Jamie,
what's happening?
What's going on, everybody?
Oh, Jamie
What's up,
McGraw,
bro?
what's going on, bro? What's good, man?
How y'all doing?
Awesome.
great.
Fill us
I was
in. We're sitting on the edge of our seats. Fill us in about the taping yesterday.
He can't give it all away right now, Gina.
He's like,
Well, he could tell us, how it went, how the people reacted.
Magnanimous. That's what it
He
was.
could tell us that.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I know the one I went to. It was fabulous.
yeah.
Oh, yes,
That's
y'all
the-
missed yesterday then. Go ahead, Jamie.
I thought it was an incredible tape, and we had some very exciting guests.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited because we have all the episodes that we need now to turn into the network.
Awesome.
This was up.
So the big party is about to be set for December 3rd. I'll be letting everybody know about that party probably in a couple weeks. It's gonna be it's gonna be a dressy occasion. There's gonna be a few celebrities in the house, celebrity performance, some giveaways, but that's really where we're gonna do the unveiling of what network we're gonna be signing with. It's already
so proud of you.
You guys
That
missed
is awesome.
performance yesterday. There were three
People.
Oh man, I can't even classify what these people have gone through, and they come to tell this man their story. All right, they come to let him. They let him ask the questions. All right, but y'all missed the performance yesterday by Will Skrilla. I'm sorry. Ah, boy, Jamie wrote the second verse. I thought I didn't hear that, did you?
Right. But yeah, it was an incredible time.
Yeah.
My team is amazing. I don't do this all by myself. I have an amazing team that works with me. And Greg, man, thank you for always supporting me, man, and just rocking with me, man, and being there with me. Listen, I appreciate you.
Oh, that's always. I mean, once I knew the door was open, that I can come in and sit. It ain't. But we plan on here at DopelivenTV making sure it's a line outside the door. Okay.
Yeah.
For the next taping. Okay. I think that's October 9th.
October 9th. I have two more tapings. I have one in October and one in November.
Okay.
And then of course
the big one.
The party's gonna be in December. We're gonna finally let everybody know what network we're signing with, and it's gonna be an amazing event. I can't wait. It's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be celebrity guests in the house. It's gonna be media in the house. It's gonna be live performance. The ambiance. I'm going to say right now, it's going to be at the Lighthouse Banquet Hall in Cedar Lake, Indiana.
Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
It's at the banquet hall upstairs. It's going to be decorated top notch, and it's going to be a night to remember.
Okay.
Jamie, you sitting there look like you about to bust, bro.
Hey, right now he probably riding on that cloud right now.
Right.
I'm telling y'all, yesterday was tremendous. Okay.
12 is good.
The first guy that came up just happened to be. Can I say this, Jamie?
Go ahead.
It was his brother. Okay, and his brother came up there, and number one, that set the pace for the rest of the show. Okay, set the pace for the rest of the shows. And I'm like, wow, because I did not know. Again, like I was saying, have you people and you see how they are right now, but you never know what a person has gone through until they tell their story. And it's such an amazing thing that he's able to get people to tell their story. And there's a platform that they can tell their story and let the world know. I think sometimes when you get it out of you and let the masses know, it feels better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I got a question.
Yeah.
And Gina tried to get you to reveal some stuff, but I need you to reveal one thing for me.
Go ahead.
Because I know he already knows. What color suit you gonna wear?
How many?
Well, I'll tell you this. it's a black and white ball. It's going to be
Mm-hmm.
real extravagant. So everyone's going to have on black and white. I don't know what color I'm going with.
You ain't gonna have no black and white. You're gonna be different. Why? That's the one.
Greg gonna be standing there in black and white. We talking about, I got some black and white on. No, you don't, Negro. You got on blue.
So I'm gonna have some different color socks on. Is what I'm gonna do.
I got my tailor's already got me together.
I already know.
Okay.
Cool. But man, look, you know, we're down to an hour now on the show, so I just wanted to make sure that we got it. We already played your promo. We're gonna play it again, and because I told him, I said, hey man, we played it twice now, dude. To get all right. We need people to come, and we're not begging nobody, okay? Because we got people coming, okay? But we want everybody to come and get that experience, get that feel, okay? Jamie,
it was great. I had never been to a taping before.
It was great, you know. I used to do it back in the day, but this was much better than what I've ever done in my life. Okay, so hey man, I appreciate you for letting us be a part of what you're doing, man. And give us a final word real quick.
I always say we only live life one time and one time only. We don't get a chance to live it again. This is not practice or rehearsal. No one comes out of the curtains and say, hey, you did it good this time, but go back and do it again. So I'm just feeling like I want people to be in position to live their best lives because we only get a chance to do it one time. So why not live incredible or put folks in position to live incredible?
Absolutely, man. Real quick.
He's creating a platform for everyone to come and tell their story of how they turned tragedy into triumph. And everyone has a story to tell. Get ready to be motivated and inspired on That's Why I'm Here. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, your talk show host, Jamie McGrone.
Hi, I'm Jamie McGrone from That's Why I'm Here.
And just in that promo, there were 10 changes. There were 10 different things in that promo right there.
Close, and more. Close, and close.
I'm always gonna clown you on them suits because, hey man, you changed. Nice. He disclosed to me yesterday. He said, "Greg, look, man, I probably got 100. All right." I'm like, I ain't mad at you, bro. And it's probably gonna be 100 more in the next 2 or 3 months because once you get to where you're going, I'm not saying anything, okay? They're gonna set you up because you already set the standard, bro. We appreciate you, brother, for real.
Yes.
Got that branding going on. Branding.
Last thing, man. I'm keeping Dope Living TV with me all the way.
Oh, we there. I'm good. We keeping you with us all the way, man. You know, it's a blessing for us to be. You know, I've known you for a long time, but it's a blessing for us to be here and supporting, man. And, you know, that's what we love to do. And especially when there's something to support. And this is definitely something to support. So everybody out there, look, October the 9th, get to that studio, all right? Live studio taping. And a lot of people don't do this, okay? Just like this, all right? So it's an experience that you don't want to miss, all right? That's Why I'm Here, featuring that man, the host, the creator, Mr. Jamie McGrone. We appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Jamie.
Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Big time.
My man. That's the man. Y'all got to get there. I'm telling you, y'all got to get there.
Now you gonna ask them some of the relationship questions?
I'm not.
We have 6 minutes, Mo.
Yes. Hey, we're going to Vegas. We're going to Vegas on the 9th. Okay. It's the
November 9th.
Here we go.
Do this to me every time, man.
That was not the distinguished officer.
Stop it.
I love you guys.
Oh, Lord,
hey, Jamie, that was a workout, okay? That's
Take
my little brother.
The views that are expressed on Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates.
Okay, here's the real commercial, y'all. the Distinguished Authors Guild. It's an award show. November the 9th in Las Vegas, Nevada. Be there, be square, all right? Jamie, you're not taping on November the 9th, are you?
No.
All right, cool. We'll be there. Definitely. Let's get
And
out of
hopefully
here.
you can come out to Vegas, Jamie.
Jamie, too busy to come out to Vegas right now. Nothing personal. Too busy right now. This man work every day on this.
So do I.
I do have a crazy schedule.
Gina, we know you do because it's your event, but the thing is, he got his own event.
I'm going to tune. I got a call coming in, so thanks guys for having me.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
So Marcella,
yes,
we're gonna get out of here. It's 7:57. We're trying something new, folks. So it's an hour. All right. Now let's get one more question. No, I can't do that. Let's get out of here, Marcella. Let's give us some words to go by.
Okay. We talked about relationships today. All I have to say is be honest, be real, be yourself.
That's it?
That's it. You said do it quick.
No, I didn't say do it quick. I just said we got to get out of here. But
okay,
go
that's
ahead.
what I have right
it's
there.
It's better slow anyway.
Yeah, man. Go ahead,
Mo.
Mo.
Communicate in love.
What's wrong with y'all?
I don't know if mine's gonna be that quick. You know what? Evaluate your own relationship. Don't go to your brother, your sister, your friends. They're on the outside looking in. Yeah. You know what's best for you and your significant other. You know what's best for you. You evaluate and decide which direction you need to go in to be happier, to have a happier life, to have a happier relationship. Even if that means counseling, even if that means going to church more often, you evaluate your own situation and keep other people out.
Okay. All I got to say is when you love somebody and when somebody loves you, the way that they talk about you is different. It makes you feel more safe. It makes you feel more comfortable. It makes you feel loved. You know you're loved because of the way that the language is given, okay? And it's not just verbally. It's the body language, okay? It's the things that you do every day. Let that person know that you care about them. Let them know that you're thinking about them. Text them, because we didn't have text back in the day, but text them. Say, hey, just thinking about you. Hope you're having a great day. That speaks volumes. So it doesn't take anything grandiose. It takes sometimes the smallest thing goes the longest.
Yep.
Understand that when a person loves you, they talk about you different. And I'm gonna leave you with that.
All right.
So we did it. 7:59. This is Dope Living TV Live. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, okay? But we will be here, all right? So
peace.
Tune in tomorrow, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Okay. Zell, Jeff, Chris, love y'all, man. Thank you, Jamie McGrone, for popping on. Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, Dope Living TV Live.
All right.
Peace.